According to Dr. Mark Batty, a British researcher, creativity requires not just curiosity, but tolerance for ambiguity. Who knew that was a key creativity driver? But it makes sense, right? Because, the ego, the all-knowing ego, is one of creativity's biggest enemies. But when you enjoy a little cannabis, it subdues your ego, which is a good thing because that all-knowing ego thinks it's always right, and creativity requires, being okay with not knowing. Being okay with not knowing. And if you want to achieve deeper insight, you have to be willing to go into the dark abyss, into the great unknown. You have to be willing to get lost, go off the path, take the scenic route, and who knows where you might end up, right? So it's that frame of mind that leads to breakthrough creativity. And so the good news is that cannabis increases not only your curiosity, but also your tolerance for uncertainty and ambiguity. It does this by causing what neuroscientists call a brain hemisphere shift, as you shift your attention from that dominant know-it-all left brain to your more open and receptive right brain. Now, if we want to be creative doers instead of just creative dabblers, we need confidence. Not just confidence in ourselves, but confidence in the quality of our ideas and in our ability to follow through with them and get the projects done, right? We all need the confidence to be able to sell our ideas and share them with others. We need to have high risk tolerance because creativity always requires some risk. And not everybody's comfortable with that. Now, a common criticism that you hear is cannabis causes some of us to overestimate our talent and, delude ourselves into thinking that we're better than we are. Well, first, I don't buy the idea that cannabis causes us to become overconfident or, to harbor delusions of grandeur. But what the heck? Even if that were true, I don't necessarily see it as a negative. It takes courage and an incredibly thick skin to act on the creative impulse, right? To invest the time and that the creative process demands and to challenge sacred conventions and norms, to endure the ridicule and rejection which goes whenever you creep outside the box. Now, I'm not endorsing willful ignorance, but if some people have a higher opinion of their work than is perhaps warranted, it may be preferable to the alternative, right? Which is having a low estimation of their work. Now, that won't get them very far, now will it? So I say, fake it until you make it.